Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to talk about my 5 favorite products for the face, self-tan products. So these do have DHA in it. I do use some other products to maintain the color or the darker color on my face. I made a video in the past that is on Instagram, so check it out. But those are not necessarily just self-tan products. Those are also a darker foundation. Sometimes I use a foundation or a tinted SPF or a bronzer. Well, in this video today, I'm just doing DHA or self-tan facial products on top of my favorite list. All of this I've emptied before, not one bottle, but multiple bottles, simply because they just work for me and I really like them in terms of ingredients, in terms of the color payoff, in terms of the packaging, price, of course, and more. I'll tell you one by one and then we have a conclusion at the end. First, we'll start with my absolute favorite facial self-tanner cream. This is from Beauty by Earth in medium to dark. They also have a lighter shade, light to medium. I wish they would have this in darker shades or ultra dark or something like that, but they don't. And the reason why I like this lotion so much is because it gets me a good color, not the darkest for sure. It's definitely somewhere between medium and dark, as it says on the package. But it does have very nice ingredients and they are all organically resourced, which is super important for me, especially for the face. And half of them are anti-aging, namely like acai, argan oil, pomegranate, and more. I just love this cream. It's very hydrating while at the same time it's very light on the skin. It has a scent to it, but it's nothing too crazy. And it's a big tube. Usually you get a 50 milliliter facial product or even 30. This is 89, no, 85. And it costs around 25 euros if I'm not mistaken. You can get this on their website. They do deliver to Europe or you can buy it on Amazon, wherever you want. It's just a wonderful product. I think I emptied 5 tubes until now. It's just my first go-to self-tanner for the face when I'm not trying something new, always, because I mix some drops with this to get even darker because they don't have ultra dark, but it just does the kick. And you can use this actually as a gradual self-tanner as well, because if you just use this without any tanning drops, you can definitely get darker the next days and it will not look unnatural. That's another point that this cream product gets for me. I really love this. So this is my absolute favorite facial cream for the face. Yeah, facial cream for the face. You got it. Then we go to a body product, and I thought I would never say this, but I actually really love this facial mist. It is a mist and date, so it's very fine. You can see it yourselves. It doesn't have really a strong scent. It's ultra dark. They also have, I think, medium or dark. I'm not sure. They have a lighter version. It's very sleek design, as always, with Bali Body, has amazing ingredients, but it's such a nice color. However, my favorite aspect about this product is that I can use it on a daily basis if I want to, and it will get me darker every time I use it. But my favorite aspect is that I can put whatever serums before, like, you know, niacinamide or retinol or whatever else, put this on top, it will just work like a wonder. Actually, it works better if I put a cream or some serum beforehand instead of just using it alone. For some reason, the tan is more uniform. It's even deeper sometimes if I use it in conjunction with other skincare. That's my favorite aspect of it. It's also not that expensive. I think below 25. I'm not sure exactly. I always get it on offer. I've emptied 2 or 3 of these and I have 2 more. And it's, yeah, my favorite self-tan facial mist. Usually, I didn't like facial mists because they would always irritate my eyes. This one doesn't do it, and I was so grateful when I discovered this because I tried some before of this mist and they always irritated my eyes and I wasn't convinced. And hey, Bali Body sent me one as a trial and I loved it. And since then, I think I purchased 4 more. Then we go to a serum, and usually I'm not really enjoying this self-tan serums for the face because I'm confused. Shall I use some cream afterwards or not? Because usually if it's a serum, then you use a hydration on top of it. So in that case, with self-tan serums, you don't really get that deep. Well, this is an exception. The Tanceutical Facial Serum in Ultra Dark, I think they have a dark version as well. gets me really good color. It has a pump, a glass bottle, which I really, really love because it's sealed, the product is sealed, and this will last longer. The ingredients are nothing too outrageous, but it does have vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. It's very hydrating while very light on the skin. Doesn't really have a scent, but there is a little bit of a self-tan scent to it. Nothing too crazy. When you apply, it disappears. I really like that it is just, such a nice packaging. It's priced relatively good, I think around 25 euros if I'm not mistaken, but it just gets me a really good color. And if I combine this with some other serums before or moisturizer after, it will still get me a good color. Maybe not as dark if I use this alone, but it's just wonderful. I really, really like it. And it's one of my top favorites. I've used, I think, 4 or 5 bottles in the past, and I have this one left. When this is gone, then I have to order again with SensiCeuticals. This is an American brand, and you can order directly on their website. They don't sell in any other stores or anything like that. However, they do ship worldwide. Then we go to the next, and this is a gradual product. And hey, gradual product for the face almost never works for me, but this one does. And look how big this looks. Well, it's just a show, for the show. And this is the cream from Tan LUXE. This is a British brand, and this is one of the 2 products that I enjoy from them because I tried some of their drops that were very famous in the past. Didn't like them, sorry. Tan LUXE, just don't like them. And I tried, I think the clear mousse or something like that. I didn't like that one either. But this one does the trick. As a gradual tanner is the perfect one because you still are getting this very subtle but definite color. And with many other gradual facial products, I almost didn't get any color at all. This will get you dark, especially with 2-3 nights in a row application. It looks very natural, like a really nice brown color, and it does last longer than most of them. And on top of it, it's very, very hydrating. Yes, it is expensive, I think around 45 to 50 euros, but hey, you get 65 milliliters, which is good. And it's just amazing. It just works as a gradual cream. This is for you. If you have, those retinol or whatever serums you used before, you combine with this one, it will work, as well as when you use it standalone. I think it's perfect for those with dry skin, and especially in the colder time of the year when our skin tends to get a little bit more, I don't know, dry, sensitive, put it this way. This will do just wonders, and it is anti-aging as well. And last but not the least product on this video, it's another type of product. This is tanning drops. Theoretically, this is not just for the face, but you can apply it on your entire body, and you use this to get darker than you get normally with your facial product or body product. I didn't use this on the body because I find it a little bit too much work, put it this way, just to mix and then apply. So I use this mostly on my face because my face almost never gets an ultra dark tan from one application. However, with this, I get a really good color. I really like it. It looks natural, and it does last at least 3 to 4 days. It doesn't have a scent, which I appreciated. It's very simple in ingredients, but it does have DHA and erythrose and hyaluronic acid. Yes, and that's about it, which I also like because why have that many ingredients if it's just tanning drops? You don't need skincare in it, basically. Anyway, this works. It's from Azuretan, which is a newer brand from Australia. They have a full line for use alone at home and also professional range, and I quite like their products because they're also not that expensive. They use really nice ingredients, and they do ship directly to Europe. You can find this on their website, but also on some other European stores like the one Lico, I think, yeah, the Swedish one. They do have some of their products there. It's not expensive, I think 15 euros for this bottle, which is standard size, 30 milliliters. This was it, the different 5 products that I really use constantly on my face to get the color. Right now, I think I have more of a medium tan. Tonight, I plan to add some drops to a cream, probably to this one, because this happens to be my favorite. And yeah, tomorrow we'll have again an ultra dark tan. It's been the 3rd day, no, the 2nd day today. So some of this color on the face washes very quickly, simply because, on the face I use vitamin C, I use retinol, I use niacinamide, and I wash my face at least once a day at night. And for this reason, the color, the self-tan color, fades away very, very quickly. And it's almost never I get an ultra dark, except to the rule if I use some of these tanning drops. By the way, in tanning drops, if you have a very fair skin, be careful because you can get a bit orangey looking very quickly. If you see that you're very fair and tanning drops don't work on you, add just a little bit, maybe 2-3 drops. However, if you see that 5 to 6 drops don't bring much color, double the amount. So most of the time you will see 1 to 12 or something like that. I add up to 20 sometimes just to make sure that I get a really nice ultra dark tan. And I think you can add even more than 20 drops, but try you, see what works best for you. It's just my advice. That was it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know below in the comment sections which are your favorite facial soft tanners products and which category do you like to enjoy using them more. Is it a mist? Is it a cream? Is it a serum? I personally think I still prefer a cream simply because it just works and you can combine it with different other skincare products. But hey, Bali Body convinced me that some of the facials, mists or spritz are also working, and I'm so happy that this doesn't irritate my skin. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and as always, don't forget to self-tan and subscribe.